Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel and to the bus, because the bus has had another update. It's been some time since we played this, isn't it? So I thought we'd jump back in and we take a quick look. We'll talk about what the update is as we go, but first of all, this is a new bus that came out as part of the update. This is the Galaxis Urban, the 12M 3-door. So we're going to drive this one. It's electric vehicle. I've had a little go. And it's quite nice, so we'll jump in and we'll see if I can remember how to properly drive this, because it takes a little bit of getting used to. So let's first of all get the ignition on. Quite easy. I'm using the G29 wheel, being as I've got it out, and I've mapped a few buttons to it as well, so I'm hoping it's a little bit easier. Right, first of all, we need to put the pin in, which is 6209. Let's do that. Okay. And then we've got line is 100. The tour is 03. So yeah, we're on line 100, 2 or 3. Oh, everyone's getting on.
Morgen.
Hi.
Now then, how are you? Have you all got tickets? Someone's bound to want a ticket. There's a few getting on, isn't there? Right, I've got to it says start the engine. Well, I already started the engine. What's it talking about? It is electric. It doesn't really need starting, does it? As such. I think we need to get going, do we? We're about to go. Oh, we're about to go at 10. Right, let's get the doors closed, shall we? Just looking down there at the schedule, because I'm always notoriously late on this. Let's go, shall we? Why am I not going? Oh, I've got to hold button 23. Air conditioning with G. There we go. That's what it wanted me to do. Right. I've been messing around with the settings as well, the graphics settings I mean, with this, because you can see a lot of flickering going on. It has like an auto detect feature as well. So on my PC, when I ran that, it came up as everything epic, but it was very, very flickery, so I've set it down to high again, and it's a little bit better, but it's not perfect. So if any of you out there understand all the different myriad of settings that there are in this game, do let me know, because I'm struggling with that, to be honest. Let's get the doors open. We can also have a quick look outside as well at the bus itself. Nice shiny yellow and black. You know, I like a bit of yellow, to be honest. Let's just zoom in and see what's going on. Actually, I need to remember to keep opening the clearance at the back as well. Nobody's getting off this time, but I keep forgetting to do that. Right, let's go and pop back in. I think we should probably depart. Let's have a look what it says. 10:02. Oh, 10:02 we need to be at the next place, so let's just go, shall we? Oh wow, that BMW got a bit close, didn't it? Alright, 10:04 we need to be there. It's currently 10:01, so I think we're all good. I hope I didn't set off too early. I don't really understand this, so I think we're off to the museum Sul, and we're due there at 10:04. So when we get there, we'll try and line this up, because it's when you leave and when you arrive is what I get confused with. I don't want to make sure I'm doing it on time. I'm not being too early or too late or whatever it might be. As always, we've got traffic lights. You can see the left mirror there. You see the TV tower behind us. Let's just have a quick look. Can I can see it in the mirror, but I can't see it. I can't see it behind us. That's really weird. I wonder if that's to do with the view distance. You see, it's in the mirror, in the left mirror, but we couldn't see it behind us. That's odd. Not to worry. Right, stay there, you guys. Don't come across. I'm in the bus lane. I haven't played this too much at all, you know. We've done a couple of videos on it, and previously I've played it on the controller, which is fine. But like I was saying with ETS2 and ATS, it's way better on a game like this on the wheel. Far easier. So I thought that's what we'd do. Let's just get the doors open. We'll open the back door as well in case anybody is getting off. That must be the museum over there.
Moin.
I think we've been down this part of the route before, actually, when we ran one last time. Right, are we good to go? Right, let me just check again now what's going on with the schedule. So, 10:04. So, does that mean we can go in 10 seconds?
Hallo.
Oh, yeah, probably, because people are still getting on. Look. Right, you better hurry up, pal, if you're getting on, because I'm going to shut the doors. Alright, make your mind up. Where did he just go? That was really odd. He kind of like went through the wall to sit down. Right. Okay, let's go. The thing is as well, right, about this game, there's no tutorials in the game yet. So unless you watch somebody playing this who's a bit better than me, you can't quite pick up what it is exactly you're meant to do. But yeah. You would have thought even in early access, you would have thought that tutorials would be something that they did, you know, pretty quickly, but it seems not. Anyway, here's our next stop, Sopper. So let's pull up right here. See if anyone wants to get on. There's a few people getting off, look.
Hallo.
So much easier when you get all your buttons mapped correctly. Right, that's closing lights on at the back. That's handy. Let me just check the schedule. 10:05, so we should be going really. Disable the rear door clearance. Ah, there we go. Right, that's it. That's it. I should be indicating as well, sort of like that, to come out of the bus stop, but I don't think we get docked any points for it, so it's not too serious. We don't want to go through a red light though. Shall we have a look from the outside view this time? Whilst we're, can we zoom in and out? Yeah, we can. Right, let's do it this way for a while. This is quite a nice bus, this one actually. I don't even know if we've driven all the buses that are available. By the way, as part of this update, oh god, that was close. This is the problem driving in this view. As part of this update, there was multiplayer released, I think, for the first time as well. So I might do a little collaboration with one or two people just to see what the multiplayer is all about. I'm not a massive multiplayer fan generally with driving games, you know. Combat games, obviously, yeah, you got to do multiplayer with all that. But yeah, driving games, I don't know. We need to do convoys in ATS and ETS2. That's one thing we've got to do. But also, for anybody who's got the bus, we might be able to do some multiplayer as well, just to test it out. I don't know what format the multiplayer takes. I don't know if you're just, you know, in the same company and you just pass each other along the way. One's going one way, one's going the other, perhaps. I don't know. This is a bus game, after all. But I meant to look on YouTube at somebody doing multiplayer, and I've not yet, so we might have to test that out. Right, let's come to a stop here. I've got to go back into a cab.
Morning.
Alright, mate, how are you? Yep, nobody wants a ticket. I think everyone's good with that. Doors closing at the back. Let's lock it. We'll close these. Do that so we can pull out behind this truck and nobody rams us. Is that the Brandenburg Gate in front of us? I think it might be, you know. Because all the main attractions here, this is Berlin, obviously. All the main places are all in. which is always good to see, isn't it? Let me just have a quick look at the schedule. So we are due at 10:08, so we should be there now. But we're not far away, we're only a few hundred metres away. So 200 metres actually, 211 metres. So if we get the lights, we might be on time. Come on. There we go.
S- und U-Bahnhof Brandenburger Tor.
The other thing I don't know in this game as well, with all these electric buses, I don't know if there's a need to go and charge the buses up or anything, like at the depot or anything. I don't know. Or whether they're just always charged. I can see the battery meter there. It's got, is it 77% we've got? So I don't know if that is in the game. I've not really followed it. Aerosoft were kind enough to send me this quite some time back, and it's quite nice to play, but I don't really know the plan for it. But let's sell this guy a ticket in the meantime. So he wants a 24-hour ticket. It's 11:40. He's going to use his card, so we'll do that, and we'll do that. We get the money, he gets the ticket.
Kann ich
Now
bitte
then,
ein Ticket haben? Wie
Like-
viel würde das kosten?
how much does it cost? She says, right, so Berlin AB, single ticket is $3.50, and it's cash, so we'll do that. And then of course what we need to do is put all the money away, and then we're pretty good to go. Right, didn't open the back door, did I? That's one thing I didn't do. I don't think anybody's getting off. Oh, is somebody getting on? You're lucky, I was about to go. Right, it's showing green as we can go, I think, so let's do that. And we'll pull away. Brandenburger Tor is next. And we need to do a right up here. Right where these lights are, I think. So we're going away from the Brandenburg gate. And we're going to turn right down here. I think now I've got this wheel set up, I'll be able to play this a bit more and just get into it a little bit more. If you're a long-time veteran of this, let me know, by the way, and tell me what you think of the new update. There's a place over there called Kuriek. Bayek. It's Kuriek. And we've got some Yorkshire people knocking about. But it's definitely not Yorkshire, it's Germany. These guys, they couldn't make their mind up what they're doing. That's unfortunate. You see the people on the road actually walking through like the traffic lights and stuff. There is a big warning about the early access as soon as you launch it to say, you know, early access things are continually in development and blah 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 and all that good stuff. So, you know, maybe they'll fix that kind of thing. Let's get it around this corner. Just watch the back end as we go. I don't think it's a particularly long bus, but it feels like it. Right, we can get up to 50 down here. And are we going left here? Looks like we're going left. We've got the lights with us, which is nice for a change. Let's turn it in. It's great how the bus leans as well as you go around the corners. I think this is a 25-minute run, this. Something like that. There's a sound that bus.
Bundestag.
I don't know if the sound that electric motor is coming through properly on the video, but it sounds great. Oh, this is the leafy area. See, look at the shadows flickering a little bit. There is a setting for shadow quality which you can turn up and down, and I've messed around with that. And if you have it any less than high, it looks absolutely terrible. So I've left it on high. I can put up with that a little bit. You see it flickering. Anyone getting on? That guy's doing a 360 spin there. I don't think anybody's getting on, are they? Let's have a look at the schedule. 10, 11, yeah, so we're already late again, you see, so let's get going.
Platz der Republik.
Yeah, 50 kilometers per hour we can do down here, but we're actually coming to a stop, so there's some short stops and there's some slightly longer ones. I mean, this is a city after all, so right, that's handy. We've got the light. Let everybody off that wants to get off too. Any tickets? I've got the ticket chance in the settings set to 10%, so there's a 10% chance people want tickets. You can obviously bump that up as much as you want. You know, if selling the tickets is your thing, but selling the tickets and keeping on time is very difficult, to be honest. So I need to have a bit more practice first. I'm all fingers and thumbs when it comes to the ticket selling, I'll be honest with you. Right, where are we off to now? I'll let the lady announce it. Do you know what I mean? These tree-lined streets are they suffer a little bit from the texture flickering. But it's not all like this.
Haus der Kulturen der Welt.
I wonder if this one, once this has been out on PC for a while in full access, I wonder if in this one will be the next one that they bring to console. I think there's probably a good chance, isn't there? But it'll probably have to be out a while on PC, I would have thought. Right, people want to get off the bike, so we'll let them out. Right, so follow the navigation to the next destination, so as long as nobody's getting on, we can do that. $590 meters. We're actually due there now as well, so we're kind of ish on time. Dead easy to drive, these electric ones, it's just rip and roar.
Schloss Bellevue.
Right, going left here. There's the bus stop right on the corner. A few people waiting there, I think. Schloss Bellevue, this is. I wonder if that's what that building is there, with the German flag on. We've definitely been down this road in Fernbus as well, because that little landmark coming up now, which the name escapes me, we actually did. Do you remember, if you've been watching for a while, we actually did a tour of the landmarks in Berlin in Fernbus, and that was one of the ones we went to. In fact, I even think I got a screenshot of that at the time, which I use as the thumbnail. Stay in this bus lane.
Großer Stern.
Großer Stern. Yeah, here it is, look. This is massive roundabout with all the confusing lanes on it, look. In fact, I even think we got out of the bus. We were in a minibus and we whacked it up on this curb here on the right hand side, and we went for a wander around that that landmark there. By the way, we have just surpassed 20,000 subscribers on the channel. Thank you to everybody that's been watching and has subscribed. Much appreciated.
Ein Fahrschein bitte. Wie viel würde das kosten?
Yeah, we'll find out for you. Berlin ABC. It's a single £4.40, €4.40, I should say. And she's paying cash. Well, there we go. Let's put the cash into the kitty, then no one robs it. There we go. How's that? We'll close all the doors. And we are off to our right hand side here. So this is where, yeah, you've got to watch the lanes here. There's about 5 or 6 lanes all going off doing different things. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly go and check the map to see where we are going. Looks like we're going pretty much, let's have a look, 1, 2, third exit. Third exit is where we're going. So, let me just do that, go back there. Count the exits for me, will you? There's about to be something goes wrong. Somebody's going to come up the side of me and shunt me to one side. You watch. I'm going to actually come over here, right? So, if I do that, there's the first exit. There's also traffic lights on this as well. There's the second. Yeah, so we're going on here. We'll follow the map. The map's pretty good. We'll stay out of trouble over on this right hand side, but there's some lights here. The landmarks are actually, I'm going to reverse now. The landmarks are actually done quite nicely, I must admit. All right. There's another one that I'm going to let the announcer tell us. I'm not going to attempt to read that. But we're there in 250 metres.
Nordische Botschaften, Adenauer Stiftung.
Gosh, she makes it sound so easy, doesn't she? Right, we're actually going forwards here. So I need to stay in this lane. I'm not turning right. Plenty of road traffic as well in this. I don't think there's a setting to do the density for it. I don't recall setting anything. It could be though. Like I said, the main thing I've been messing about with is setting up the steering wheel, mapping some of the buttons, but also the graphics settings. I must, unless you guys tell me in the comments, I must find a guide for the settings. Because I'd like to get spot on. Maybe this is the best I'm going to get it, I must admit, but yeah, I don't know. Look at the Madx lorry there. That's brilliant. Alright, this lady might get on. She should do. She's waiting there. She's not going to get on, is she? Oh, yes, she is. Right, is that everybody off? I think that's everybody off. So, we can lock those doors. We'll get these ready as well. Yeah, I think we're 2 minutes late. So it's 10:22. I think we were meant to go at 10:20, but it's fine. Lutzowplatz. Lutzov. Is it of? Lutzowplatz? We'll soon find out.
Lutzowplatz.
There you go. Wasn't that far off. And we just got through the light as well, which is good. There's the Hotel Berlin. Yeah, it's fairly pleasant just driving around like this. I don't know how many routes are there in total. I don't even know how many routes there are.
Hi,
Hi.
ich benötige ein Ticket.
Right, let's see. I'm all fingers and thumbs with the mouse now. Right, so Berlin ABC. I've just realised I've got it in reverse, which is not good. Let's take the money. She wants 60, doesn't she? Change, which is that, I think, and it's Berlin AB single cash. Passenger wants a different ticket. Oh, is it? Oh, it's ABC. Look, darn it. Right, this is what's going to hold me up now. Right, ABC single cash. There we go. Dear, we were doing so well as well. Right, let's get the doors closed. Get it out of reverse, because that's annoying me. Straight to a red light. How are we doing on time? 10:21 it is.
Schildstraße.
Come on, lights. That's what I've not done. I've not set up any buttons so I can look left and right without using the mouse. I'm using the mouse to do this. On ATS and ETS2, I can use the D-pad on the wheel to look left and right, which is quite handy. But I think I've got those mapped to different... Oh, I don't even know. I'm going to have to get some control scheme and just set it up. I've tried to set it up the way I'm used to for ATS and ETS2, but some of the functions on this bus are different to the trucks, obviously. Like opening the doors, for example. So you need buttons for those. But... And I'm pretty new to using a wheel, I must admit. But I haven't looked back with the wheel. Right, here we go. Here's our next one.
Hi. Ich brauche einen Fahrschein.
Right, this guy's Berlin AB this time. So let's have a look. Berlin AB. And he wants a single. He's paying cash, so he wants put that in there, and he wants 650, doesn't he? So let's have a look. Five. Is that right? Am I doing that right? Oh, return 155. Oh no, that's... Hang on. Wait. How much am I giving him back? Oh, I see what it's doing. It's adding it up, right. So that's right then. That's it. That's how it's doing. I'm not looking at the screen while I'm doing it. I'm just doing it in my head. And it's telling me all the time what it is I need to actually give him. So that's what I should have been doing. Right. My word. This is why they obviously used to have bus conductors to do all the ticketing. Then you could concentrate on what you're doing. I've probably given off the company's profits to people in change that they should never have had. I'll be getting sacked by the time I get back. There we go.
Bayreuther Straße.
Right. At least the stops are pretty easy to get to so far. It's not requiring too much effort to do the actual driving, which is a positive sign.
Hi.
Now then, How are you?
Moin, ich benötige einen Fahrschein.
Right, so where are you off to? Berlin, ABC. So it's that. It's a single. You're paying cash. And you give me the right money as well, which is quite nice of you. Given my track record. Oh, you getting on? Excellent. Right. How many more stops have we got then? I think we should be due any time, you know. Breitscheidplatz is next. The passengers are a little bit more polite than they are on the Fernbus, I must admit. They're not all shouting at me and telling me they crack their nails and all that stuff that they do on there. Because this game it's obviously the same developers. It's very Fernbus-like, isn't it? You know, the look and feel of it and the UI and everything else is very Fernbus. And Tourist Bus, for that matter. But this might develop into quite a nice game, this. I don't know if they're working on it part-time. I don't know why it's in early access so long. And the updates are not very frequent. So I don't know whether or not this is their only job. Or whether it's just taking that long to develop. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's a budget thing as well. Maybe they're relying on people buying it in early access to be able to continually develop it. I honestly don't know.
Breitscheidplatz.
There's the old bombed church, which I did mention in an earlier video we did of this. I've actually been there. Spent just over a month in Berlin, and I visited there quite a bit. It's quite nice at night. There's a few bars just around this bit, and it's not bad. If you like a beer or two or something else, it's quite nice in that square there. Right. Are those doors opening at the back or what? There we go, that was it. Didn't press the button hard enough. Nothing,
Hallo.
Granny?
Ich brauche einen Fahrschein.
Oh, you give me the right money. You're more than welcome. Give me the right money like that. But where did you say you were going? AB you're going to. Right. AB. Short trip ticket. 240 cash. Thank you very much. Let's drop that into the old money box. Nobody else? Alright, good. Yeah, you can see at this point I've completely abandoned the actual schedule. And I'm just going for it. The Zoological Garden. Yeah, this is definitely the last stop, I think. And she might tell us that when she announces it. There's the underground station, look. So, 240 metres.
S- und U-Bahnhof Zoologischer Garten, Jedensstraße. Endhaltestelle. Bitte aussteigen.
Yeah, everybody off,
Terminus.
she says.
Please leave the bus here.
And she got it. We got it in English as well. Just for good measure, just in case we got any foreigners on. So we'll drop everybody off right here. And we'll go to the outside view just for this last little stop. But yeah, this is a really nice bus, this. Quite modern. Enjoyed driving that. There's a Primark over there, look. Right, let's get the indicators on for this last one. Now we should get everybody piling off now, really. There we go. Doors open. Everybody out. Thank you for travelling with Madness Bus Lines. Is that everybody getting off? I think what it wants us to do now is go back to the depot. So, you know what? I think that is a good point for us to... yeah, see there, it's out of service. It's a good point there for us to finish, I think. So I hope you've enjoyed it, this little look. I will try and arrange some multiplayer so we can have a look at that. As I mentioned in the video, though, if you do know about the graphics settings, please do let me know or point me to somewhere where I can explore those a little bit more, because I'm interested in getting it looking right. It looks all right. It's just the shadows flickering. Now that might be a thing in the game that I can't do a thing about, but I'd like to try if we could. Thanks again. Hope you've enjoyed it. Give me a little like, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.